It is Wicked 2, Wicked for Good week. It's premiering this upcoming weekend. I'm very excited about it. I love Wicked. It's one of my favorite musicals. Huge fan of John Chu, just the entire team. I think I posted a video about this previously. Fantastic. Super excited about this movie. Reviews, I'm the embargo on reviews must have dropped today because there were a few that came out. But I want to talk about this one that was the most outrageous thing I've seen. Wicked for Good review. Underwhelming follow up is hamstrung by Wizard of Oz ties. That's literally the movie. Who, like, I. Essentially, this person must not have seen the original musical, which, again, fair point. I don't think you have to have seen the original musical, the Broadway musical, in order to enjoy the film. But everything that this person was complaining about was essentially what I think made this whole story very interesting, which is a different POV on the classical movie. They were talking about how, not too many spoilers, right? There's going to be um, the Cowardly Lion. There's going to be the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, essentially, that the characters from the original Wizard of Oz movies pop up, and they didn't like how that it was kind of forced to integrate them. But I think this is just where so many times I think reviews or critics can get this wrong is they're kind of analyzing um, they're not taking the movie for what it is, right? That this is they're trying to kind of pinpoint it into something different or something like this, right? Where you're taking a classical musical and you are adapting it for the screen, right? You can change it, right? They're adding songs. Obviously, your team is coming up with their take on the original source material, but you still have to kind of generally follow what the original material is for something as well loved as Wicked, right? You can't completely change it. Like, it's not 100-year-old, right? Obviously, you could do that with Wizard of Oz to Wicked, because it's a much older, even though it's beloved. It's been enough time where you can kind of totally reinvent it for something else. But when you are taking that reinvention and just putting it on the movie screen as opposed to on the stage, you have to kind of generally take a lot of what people love about the original source material. And so I think this is just totally off in terms of their review. I think, if anything, some of the coolest parts of this movie, beyond the music, is that it is taking the Wizard of Oz and just reinventing it.